Huwag mo nang ilihim. Kailangan ba? Di ba balik sa dati? Kislap sa iyong mata. Hindi ko na mawari. Sagad na ba ang binigay mong tani sa ating dalawa? Kung ako ang pumiling tapusin to, bakit di ko makuhang makalayo sa'yo? Hindi ko na mabilang, paulit-ulit na. Hindi ko makayanan ang makawala. Kung ako ang pumiling tapusin to, bakit di ko makuhang makalayo sa'yo? Kung ako ang pumiling tapusin to, bakit di ko maaming nagkamali sa'yo? Tatlong hakbang pabalik, tatlong hakbang palayo. Buong buhay kapalit. Kung ako ang pumiling tapusin to, bakit di ko makuhang makalayo sa'yo? Kung ako ang pumiling tapusin to, bakit di ko maaming nagkamali sa'yo? Tapusin to, ba't ako nandirito, bumabalik sa'yo?
You're tuned in to Live Jam. I'm Marguerite De Leon, and we have Sponge Cola in the house tonight. Welcome back, boys.
Very happy to be here.
Welcome, Yael, Armo, Tedmark, and Gosh.
Hello, hello.
So, the song you just performed is called Kung Ako Ang Pumiling Tapusin To. So, could you tell us a little bit more about how this song came about?
Well, it's a song that's specifically for the villain. Because there's a lot of songs for people na parang ikaw usually the person na naiwan. Usually siya yung parang kawawa ka naman. There's a lot of songs for that. Or kung hindi kawawa ka naman, okay lang yan, something nicer is coming, whatever.
Right.
Pero wala masyadong songs for people who actually have to leave. Kasi sometimes you may be perceived as the villain. Pero in truth, you had to do it because of practical reasons, because it's just too toxic, something like that. Pero most people, kapag nakita ka na, kunyari nasa mall, naglalakad, ay, siya yan o, siya yung nang iwan, oo nga, oo nga, oo nga. Parang it's usually like, this is a song for someone like that. So,
Okay.
parang, para siyang pasalubong kasi para sa mga villain. Ha? Kasi kung may, gets mo, kasi may villain. Kung may
What?
pinabili ka, may villain.
May villain. Ah, may villain.
Nagpa-villain
Okay.
ka. Ano yung pa-villain mo?
Okay.
Gusto ko ng chocolate, ganun.
All right. Next question. So,
That was a stretch. That was a stretch.
good job. You came out recently with your 9th studio album, Hometown Part 2. So 9 albums is a lot.
Ay, ow.
So how would you compare your very first studio album, yung palabas, to this one?
Well, actually, medyo similar sila in the sense na so much of it parang nangyari sa bahay. Kasi when we were recording, parang naging bahay namin yung recording studio. And may mga ibang parts actually that were recorded at home. So,
Okay.
so similarly, yung first album kasi namin, we had no budget at all. So actually, the budget was 17,000 pesos.
Wow.
Which is like a lot, very small for a studio album.
Right.
Pero a lot if you have zero, but not if you have an actual budget. Kasi indie kami nun eh. So
Yeah.
parang 17,000, bumili pa kami ng itlog tsaka ng corned beef. Ganun.
Okay, to
Kasama pa
survive.
yun. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Tapos 3 bottles of something.
Of
Parang
something.
kasama yun sa recording budget. So,
Okay.
nung lumabas yun, para kaming yung sa Dumb and Dumber. Yung part na sabi parang, buy the essentials, Lloyd. This is the last of our dough. Tapos
Yeah.
paglabas niya, he bought a hat. Like
Yeah.
So, yeah, para kaming ganun.
But now, fast forward, you have a bigger budget, hopefully.
Well,
More bottles, more bottles.
we had a Sony budget. Thank you, Sony.
Okay, more hats.
And yeah. Was more hats. Yeah, exactly. Tapos yun, yeah. Very similar in that way. But yeah, budget lang yung iba.
Okay. So similarly, how would you compare the music industry from 2004, 2003 to how it is now in 2023?
These are serious questions, guys. Hindi, sige, how? Ang daming nag-change eh. Kasi parang, ang galing kasi pwede kami maging narrator. Kasi parang we were so young now. We were so young now. Sorry, chorus lyrics yun. We were still young. Pero naabutan namin kasi para kaming si LeBron and si Kobe, straight from high school, tapos diretso sa NBA. So nakita namin lahat yon, yung mga changes, how, ang dami talaga eh. Parang before, I guess, music was funneled. Music you would hear sa radio and sa television. And I guess mas limited din yon dahil sa TV and sa, kailangan mo pumasa muna sa radio and sa TV para ma-play.
Right.
So now it's from everywhere and
Yeah.
and it can happen anywhere. Hindi mo kailangan mag-aspire na mag-TV or mag-radio. You can do it on your own.
Yeah.
Pero at the same time, hindi na naka-funnel yung public eye. So parang you have to do something that's worthwhile panoorin and nakaka-grab ng attention dahil hindi na naka-funnel yung mga tao into looking into one place. So more avenues pero less focused. So wala, para siyang Royal Rumble ngayon.
Yeah.
But the thing is, ang maganda dyan, ang mga musicians naman, hindi naman kami nagre-wrestling eh. Parang may Royal Rumble lang, pero yung event, parang lahat naman kami nag-a-appearan lang sa backstage, ganun. So,
Okay.
the more the merrier, and we're all very welcoming. Or at least kami, kasi now the veterans sa scene, we kind of, welcome these young artists who are also very, very talented. Like,
Right.
ibang level na yung talent level nila. Like, when we were starting out, parang kung baga sa 2K rating, parang mga 64, 68 kami. Ngayon, may mga nagsa-start na mga nasa 82, 84.
Okay.
Tapos parang they worked their way to a 99 overall. Parang, sorry, these are all
Okay, I'm going to pretend I understand
yeah,
those
like
references.
But like numbers, parang they're all coming in. Kami para kaming, hindi pa kami polished. Sila parang pagpasok pa lang at the age of 17. Para na
Ang
silang
husay na
veterans.
nila,
yeah,
yeah.
yung proficiency. Yeah, and ang magagaling lang talaga yung mga kids today. So, bravo.
Any examples of current new young bands na gusto nyo?
Dami. Si Ted yung pinakamaraming magandang examples dyan kasi si Ted lagi lumalabas kasi sa bar owner. Eh.
Oh, okay. Any recos?
Favorite ko currently si Enamori.
Yay.
Super galing nila, especially live.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen Enamori live, you should.
Yeah, she'll actually be here November 14 ata or something. December 14, sorry.
December 4.
Yeah,
What?
so yeah, we're happy to have her. Ayun. So your next song for us, guys, is Siguro Nga. So can you tell us a little bit more about it before you get into it?
Ito yung song inspired by the show Startup.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. I was watching episode 9, tapos I was so moved by the plot twist. Di man twist, I knew it was coming. But I was expecting it to happen mga episode 13, 14. Pero nangyari siya sa episode 9. So ako parang, now she knows. Because it's, for those of you who haven't seen it, it's kind of like Cyrano de Bergerac. Kind of, like someone sending a letter, someone else's behalf, someone's pretending to be the giver, but is really just there as like, parang, as a person. But anyway, so yung parang ang shocking lang, naalala ko pa nung yung reveal na nag face-to-face na sila finally in front of the mailbox pa. So parang, whoa. So right after, diba sa mga K-drama, it's like credits, tas may mga stills, may mga ganyan. So habang nangyayari yung stills na yun, I was already like walking papunta sa guitar. Picked up a guitar.
Okay.
And para siyang reaction paper. Parang, I'll write a song. Kaya that's why the song is in E. Kasi it's usually the chord where I start kasi it's also... hindi ko nadala ngayon eh. I actually have a Kim Seon-ho bracelet also. I'm a fan of Kim Seon-ho. Na-follow ko na yung rest of his mga iba pang mga works after. So
Did you ever go to a fan meet?
I was there sa fan meet niya sa arena.
Right.
Tapos yung bumili ng ticket ko, yung wife ko, who may or may not be here right now. Surprise, spoiler alert. She's here secretly. Not a secret anymore. But yeah, siya yung bumili ng tickets. So parang thank you for the tickets.
You're welcome. It was actually in the news, and I was asking, why is this newsworthy? Do they know kuripot ako, tas mahal yung ticket?
Yeah, kasi...
So he had to explain it to me.
Nasa news na parang, Karil, does the best thing a wife can do, buy husband tickets for Kim Seon-ho fan meet. Tapos
Yeah, that's cool.
nung sa fan meet, nung nag-eye to eye kami ni Kim Seon-ho, gumanon siya sa akin, Naalala ko pa may sound eh. Kasi may mirror kasi para, di ba kasi protocol, so para safe. So parang ako naman parang through the mirror, parang, nag-hi siya sa akin. Para kaming nasa hockey. Kasi may salamin eh.
Okay.
Di ba? Wala namang salamin sa hockey exactly except sa sides. But you know what I mean? Like parang,
Yes.
whoa, cool. So naalala ko lang kasi narinig ko yung sound, parang, So that felt nice.
All
As
right.
a fan.
Sige. So let's hear the song that was birthed from this fandom. Yeah. Here is Sponge Cola with Siguro Nga.
For those of you watching at home nga pala, feel free to, well, don't close your eyes kung mag-emote kayo kasi hindi nyo kami mapapanood that way. Sayang naman yung audio-visual experience. Pero, hello to everyone watching at home. Just wanted to say hi. Dumiretso kasi kami sa kwentuhan tapos na-feel ko na normally I have to say hi kasi I'm an ENFP. So, hi. And, yeah, para sa mga Team Good Boy. Pero kung Team Dosan ka, okay lang eh. Wala namang parang beef yun eh. Tsaka it's been like 3 years. Come on. Okay, here we go. Sa tuwing ako'y dumarating, ika'y palaging paalis. Daan may laging salubong, titig di dumaraplis. Hanggang kailan magtitiis na walang sinasabi. Kung ano man tayo nun, anong luwang, anong higpit. Mga panahong binuhos ko, kinaya kong gawing lihim. Hanggang kailan magtitiis, wala pa rin sinasabi. Siguro nga, ikaw ang habang buhay kong nakawala. Ang tadhana ay mapagsamantala. Sa isang saglit, wala ka na. Aaminin ko ang totoo, wag ka lang maiilang sa'kin. Mga salitang di mabuo, umuulan sa'king isip. Tumatagos na sa bubong, tumatalsik sa aking dingding. Siguro nga, ikaw ang habang buhay kong nakawala. Ang tadhana ay mapagsamantala. Sa isang saglit, wala ka na. Siguro nga, ikaw ang habang buhay nakawala. Ang tadhana ay mapagsamantala. Sa isang saglit, wala ka na. Nalingat 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 saglit, wala ka na. Kaya hanggang ngayon, kahit lumipas na ang pagkakataon, pag naririnig ko ang pangalan mo, ako'y ngumingiti't pumipikit. It's so hard to sing that last line with my wife nearby kasi she makes fun of that last line. Kasi who does that kapag ngumingit pumipikit when you hear someone's name, parang
She has a point.
diba?
Okay.
But yeah,
Dalmia.
Dalmia. Dasana. That's how she says it. Dasana.
Okay.
I like copying her.
All right. So, guys, if you're just tuning in, that was Sponge Cola with Siguro Nga. While we were streaming, there were a few comments from your fans that came in.
Nice.
So, from Facebook, there's Manny Spring who said, Kapti, kakamiss na song. And then, si Amari Yola Pauco on YouTube said, been a while, my fave. And then when she heard about Karel buying the tickets, she also said, things you do for love ang peg. Grabe naman, mistos. And then on FB, si Mary Arian Giwanon, may physical album po ba?
Wala na yatang physical album for this because wala nang physical player for a lot of people.
That's true.
So, I guess sa Spotify lang. Pero yung comment lang na the things we do for love,
Yeah.
nakakatawa pag Game of Thrones yung context. Kasi episode 1, season 1, yun yung line ni Jamie bago niya ginawa yung ginawa
Oh,
niya.
yeah,
Diba?
you're
The things
right.
we do for love. Credits.
Yes.
Yan.
Okay.
So, the things we do for love, we don't push little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Food
That's
for thought.
Yeah.
Ayun. And then si Amari uli, she said, halo-halo na yung nararamdaman ko tonight, grabe. Crying emoji.
Baka masobrahan ka sa dessert kung halo-halo na yung nararamdaman mo.
Okay. All right.
Naghirapan ko yun. Marami pa ako naisip kanina pala about the Bilin. Kasi si Ted kasi, his name is
Yes.
Ted, di ba? So,
Yes.
Bilin Ted.
Bill and Ted. Okay, that's a reference only 10 people will understand right now. Okay. So, this new album was partly inspired by your love for K-dramas, as you've mentioned
Yes.
before, and documentaries.
Yes.
So, before you've gushed about Startup, so any new K-dramas any of you guys have been watching?
Watching Castaway Diva. It's so
Castaway
nice.
Diva. Okay.
It's so nice. Mas parang it's such an original story. Parang kung meron sa comments na makaka-point out ng something similar to that, wala akong maisip na similar story except yung ending ng, spoiler, ending ng Sing Street, tapos it continues to Castaway Diva. Pero I'm not sure kasi it's so original. I love it. Pero I can't talk about it without spoiling it. So,
Okay.
but it's so good. And the bida is Wu Yang Wu. Wu to the Yang to the Wu, Yang to the G to the Rami. So,
Yeah, Wu Yang Wu is awesome.
I love
Ayun.
I love my K-dramas.
Yes. Kayo, the rest of you guys, do you guys have any K-drama thingamajigs? Wala.
I'm watching
So,
anime.
Okay, ano anime?
I just got caught up with One Piece.
Okay, One Piece. Did you watch the live action thing?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay, it's good. All right. Okay, so speaking of Korean culture then, Nax, may fist bump na nangyari.
Ngayon na namin nalaman
We're
yun.
very supportive kasi of each other. Tsaka pag nami-miss ko si Gosh, sometimes I just message him, "Hi Gosh." Tapos he'll reply, tatawag siya, "Ano nangyari?" "Wala, hi lang ako sa'yo."
Aw,
It's just, kaklase ko siya since first year high school.
aw. Okay, okay.
It's just good.
Sorry to
It's a
intrude on
friend
your
thing.
moment, pero sige. So, speaking of Korean culture, yung mga K-pop groups, may names for their fandoms. So, di ba, Twice may Once, BTS may ARMY. So, if Sponge Cola had to have a name for their fans, what would you call them?
May recommend yung Cool Pals eh.
Ah, talaga?
Ano daw? Sponge Scholars.
Ah, cute.
Parang ganun. Kasi ano naman eh, napansin ko rin, ever since naman yung fan base namin, maraming mga nagpe-present ng mga report card nila. We have a lot of We Can Do It, triumphant, anthem
Songs,
type
yeah.
songs. So, I'm guessing if you're studying, marami nang lumapit sa akin, nung nag-aaral ako para sa board exam, pinapakinggan ko yung puso.
Okay.
So, ganun naman talaga yung nature ng fan base namin. Maraming mga achievers, maraming mga honor students,
Nuts.
doctors, nurses, mostly mga achiever types eh. So,
You are completely responsible for their success.
well, hindi naman gusto kong isipin yun, pero hindi completely kasi nasa kanila naman yung the whole time eh. Parang
Okay.
Space Jam lang kami. Kami yung water sa Space Jam.
Okay.
Yung parang, diba, yung parang, hey, got more of that secret stuff?
Yes.
It was just water. It was all you. What? Yeah.
Yes. The first Space Jam.
The first Space Jam,
kids.
not the second one
Yeah,
with
not the
LeBron.
second
No,
one.
I
Okay.
haven't even seen that. What? Never
It's
mind.
not worth it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
there you go.
Okay,
There you go.
so-
Aha, review.
All
Rappler
right.
review.
So we have a running question on Live Jam recently
About running?
about artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So what's your stand, guys, on it, especially as musicians?
There is no...
Well,
I think sabi sa gata ka, there is no gene for the human spirit.
Ah,
And at the end of the
okay.
day kasi parang, I mean, it can be used as a tool. It can help you, maybe if you're like in a creative, like if there's like a creative wall,
right.
tapos parang, what would my AI self do? Pwede mo gamitin yun as such. As parang, okay, so that's what I will avoid. Or pwedeng, wait, this is another way. Pero it can be used as a weapon, pero I wouldn't rely on it just because you have to have more confidence and belief in your own parang skills. Pero I'm sure that there's mga ibang application for it na makakatulong talaga sa humanity. Pero I think when it comes to creativity, you're gonna have to actually parang enjoy the journey and come up with something. And if it's not that good, edi gawa ka ulit ng bago tomorrow because hindi naman mag-end yung mundo pag pangit yung kantang sinulat mo eh.
True.
So parang, I don't know, parang, that's what I think at least. Parang it's not that bad. Just don't use it as parang an escape button for wanting to create something creative on your own.
Right.
But it can be used as a tool and don't be a tool. Tudugbish. Ay, hindi pwede mag-bad words. Ay, pwede yun, hindi mag-bad.
pwede.
That's a tool. Saka tool naman is like a thing that's
It's-
used to do something.
It's an instrument. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Kayong tatlo, do you guys concur with your frontman?
They disagree.
Ako meron ako pros and cons.
Pros and cons, there you go. Ted style.
Cons would be parang it could promote laziness like what Yael said. Kung may project na the next day, create a chorus or a song. Basta na mag-AI ka na lang and then so that could promote laziness. However, pros naman yan for me. One example would be because of AI, nakapag-release ang Beatles ng last
Right.
song nila.
Yeah.
Now and then. So
Now and
if
then.
it weren't for AI, baka hindi nila matatapos yung song na that they started recording back in 1995. So yeah, so it could go either way. It's up to the artist. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, si Armo kasi has a lot of these thoughts. Kasi ito yung mga inisip niya in his spare time. Like when he's like, doing the dishes.
Okay.
We talk about these.
We talk about these things all the time.
Now we're
Yeah.
very open to innovation, to like how these things can like affect the songwriting, how can it influence the music. So we're very open to that. But also it does open a lot of dialogue, room for dialogue with regards to intellectual property,
Sure,
artist
yeah.
rights. So we're more of a proceed with caution kind of
Yeah.
stance. Na parang,
Yeah.
sige, let's see what it can do, how we can use it. But also, ingat din tayo kasi it can really get bad real fast.
Right. Okay.
Tsaka parang there's already Black Mirror. I mean, to
Yeah.
provide us with like, like a possibility of what can happen. So, yun din eh. Gosh, any thoughts on AI? Allen Iverson?
Di ba may Black Mirror episode with Miley Cyrus?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Meron na Miley Cyrus, tapos
Yeah.
meron din yung Joanne is Awful.
Yeah.
So, episode 1, season 6,
Yeah, yeah.
tsaka episode 3, season 5.
Yeah. Tama si Armo, yung we should proceed with caution. So
Yeah.
we shouldn't be dependent on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So before we get into your last song for
Oh.
tonight, anything you'd like to promote to our viewers?
We have a show tomorrow sa Letran. It's called Arriba Fest. And it has a cute poster nasa Facebook page namin. We have a Facebook page where if you want to send mean, hurtful comments, I'm the one who actually mans it. So I'll be hurt. I'll see it. And we are also on TikTok, Sponge_Cola, because that's what we 24-year-olds do. We do TikTok. We are also on Instagram because that's what we 24-year-olds do with their older brothers. Sponge_cola. It's OshKoshB because his name is Gosh, kaya OshKoshB yung Instagram niya. Tapos Tmac Vibe because he has a vibe and it's a Tmac thing. Tapos Arminov because that's like kind of like his name, Armo, but like a Russian twist. I don't know, Arminov. I'm Yael Iraz. That's YAELYRAZ. What else? We have a new album out. It's on Spotify. We have all our old songs there. Maybe 98% of our songs. Maybe 2% yung mga hindi lang namin gusto. We have what? We have a YouTube channel. Oh, ano, we do have that. We have a YouTube channel. All our music videos are there. You can see the evolution of the fabric ng pants namin from being baggy all the way to skinny jeans, all the way back to baggy. We also have water gesture. That's why you're asking that? Okay. Tsaka, re-recommend ko pala to every student, if you're writing a paper, don't use AI. Lalo na don't use AI 3 times to make it look like it's an original piece of
or
work.
at least parang scan it first before submitting it.
Yeah.
Parang check paraphrase.
Tsaka there's an episode of Friends where parang si Joey discovered Shift F7 to write a letter. So parang you can't sign a thing like baby kangaroo Turbiani. So because Joey's a baby kangaroo. Yeah, it's a Shift F7 of that. Just saying. So ayun, proceed with caution with the AI thing. And do something nice for someone every day. That'd be great. Good advice. And and sa lahat ng mga musicians, keep writing original songs. It's like something. Don't go for the quick applause. Go for the something that leaves a mark with your mind, soul, and spirit. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Ano ba? Meron tayo?
Okay.
We're gonna be in Canada and Australia next year.
Oh, cool.
So we just And then Kay has a movie. I'm gonna introduce my wife first. She has a movie. She also is very nice. And she has everyone. Give it up for Karil.
Thank you! What a beautiful introduction!
Hindi kasi ako host by default. Ikaw everyday mo ginagawa. Hirap kaya mag-introduce.
Hi.
Parang, guys, this is my
I'm
wife.
not behind the scenes today. Hello, guys.
Pero kanina ikaw yung kumakanta, no? Sa nagbabacking vocals.
Yeah, that's me. That's AIK.
Oh my lord.
Right.
Ike?
Yes, I
parang
have a
Macarena.
movie. So, speaking of the Korean culture, it's a Korean and Filipino mix. It's called Mam Chief. We shot in Seoul, South Korea, and in Manila. This is starring Melai Kamsami. So, this is starting November 15. Are you gonna watch? You're gonna watch the premiere night?
Of course I'm gonna watch. But
yeah, sana manood
yes.
po kayo. It's super funny and fun. Directed by Direk Kring Kim. Yan.
Awesome. Ma'am Chief.
Yes.
All right. So, your last song with Karil tonight is Laman ng Panaginip. So, could you guys tell us more about it?
It's a song about ano ba? I wrote it. Oh, it's a Totga song. A lot of our songs are Totga songs. Because parang na-experience ko kasi na pagka nasa video kaya mga guys, they have mga songs na they wanna sing.
What
Tapos,
video? Is that Rockstar KTV?
Yung Rockstar KTV sa SM Aura tsaka sa
Glorieta.
Glorieta. Yun yung best branch for me.
Check out the Sponge Cola Room.
Parang there's a Sponge Cola Room in Glorieta. Tapos ang lamig ng aircon, kahit late pa kayo matapos, at least forever malamig. Which is good.
Order the street
Or
food.
yung merong street food, it's called an OPM platter. It comes with like squid balls and fish balls and isaw. Tapos it also you can order drinks. Tapos it's a nice place. And may painting namin dun sa gitna. I'm not kidding. There's a painting.
It's a picture.
It's a picture, but it
It's
looks like a
picture.
painting.
How else is it a Sponge Cola Room?
Our awards are there. We
Oh,
have about
wow.
They have a diamond award.
all 4 of our
Wow.
awards.
It's actually like very encantadia. It's a brillante na diamond.
yeah.
Don't
Galing.
steal it.
It's a diamond, yeah.
Right.
Tapos don't steal it, yeah. This is not the movie Entrapment where you get to be Sean Connery.
And I just want to say hi because our social media has been trending for so many days. Thank you to everyone who's been tweeting us about their childhood stories, about how much they love Encantadia. Thank you. Avisala.
Avisala.
Yeah, that was for Showtime. If you haven't seen it, just search for it. Yeah.
Tapos I'm pitching ideas for a spin-off. Wala lang, for fun. Kasi
With you
talaga
starring in it?
No, I wanna, gusto ko mag-provide ng plot points na maganda eh. Kasi parang, since, I'm an MCU fan, and I'm also a lit major. These are my
Yeah.
qualifications as a writer.
Yes.
So parang, I think na,
Addition.
I'm really good at this stuff. Like, nasabi ko na yung mga twists eh.
Okay.
Tapos parang, they're like, that sounds like a good twist. That's because I watched Lost.
I-type
Well,
mo
I watched
muna.
Lost. I-type ko muna.
Pitch ka muna.
Lost is a great show, pero na-writer's strike yun at one point.
Pa-type mo sa AI mo.
Pa-type, alam mo, pustahan tayo, mas magandang gagawin ko kaysa gagawin
Hindi,
AI.
just to type it. Di ba ganun, di ba? Like,
Oo nga,
voice
kasi
to
kung hindi mo tinatype
text.
yan,
Yeah, voice to
they're just thought farts. But if you write them, they are thought parts.
Okay. So in the meantime, you are still a musician and your last song for us is Laman ng Panaginip. So guys,
Grabe the shade!
we can't wait to hear it. Here is Sponge Cola with Laman ng Panaginip. Thank you guys for watching.
Kasalanan kong lahat, pinaubaya ko sa langit. Ang kapalaran natin at ikaw ay lumayo. Bigyan ko raw ng panahon, gagaan ang binubuhat. Araw ay muling sisikat at lilipas din ito. Di maibabalik ang nakaraan. Habang tumatagal, lalong nasasaktan. Nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin. Laman ng panaginip, nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin. Laman ng panaginip. Inuna kong pangarap ko, ang laging sinasabing paalala sa sarili na pinili ko ito. At tuwing may babanggit sa'yo, nayayanig puso't damdamin. Kinakapos sa hangin, tumitigil ang mundo. Di maibabalik ang nakaraan. Habang tumatagal, lalong nasasaktan. Nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin. Laman ng panaginip, nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin. Laman ng panaginip, laman ng panaginip. Nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin. Laman ng panaginip, nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin. Laman ng panaginip, ang aking panaginip. Nagigising sa kalaliman ng gabi, ikaw pa rin.
Ikaw pa rin.
Nagigising
Sa kalaliman ng gabi,
ikaw pa rin.
ikaw aking panaginip.
Apparently, that's what I sound like.
Okay, I only agreed to do that because I made a survey if that sounded like Yael. And my friends loved it and said, yes. So parang 90% said, yes, you sound like Yael. When I did the, nagigising,
You sound like the Tasmanian devil.
Shakalalaban ng gabi. And then I only agreed to do it now because I said, napikon si Yael.
What? Di ako napikon.
Sa inyong lahat na
Oh.
nag-vote.
The people have spoken, so
Yeah, but it feels nice to confess that once in a while, nabibikon ka sa jokes ng friends mo.
yeah.
Masyadong benta, I think. So yeah, listen to Laman ng Panaginip and all the new songs of Sponge Cola. Yeah.
More pad. Hindi ako prepared, pero we can wing. There's a request for something.
Lunes.
So we're doing Lunes. The first time, are you gonna jam with us?
No, I just want to say, please listen to the new music of Sponge Cola. It's on Spotify. It's Sponge Cola, obviously. And the new album is called
Hometown Part 2.
Part 2. Don't ask me what was Part 1 because it's confusing.
There's a part 1 and there's a part 2.
So it's a mystery. Solve it yourself and then tell me what it is.
Spoiler alert, everything in part 1 is in part 2.
Okay, so
So
yeah,
just go to part
yeah.
2.
To everyone who loves to listen to new music and discover new jokes, not the same old jokes by your uncles. I mean, we love the jeepneys and all that, but of course, the new music is really cool too. A lot of them were written in the NEPA Q Mart Creativity
Yes.
Hub.
That's where I write songs sa NEPA Q Mart
On the
every
way
time.
on the way to Showtime.
Nung pandemic, I would drive kayo to Showtime, tapos doon pumapasok yung mga great ideas ko right in front of NEPA Q Mart.
Yeah, so if you're in a rut, creative rut, go to NEPA Q Mart.
Tapos think about buying parang yung pang-grill. Kasi mura lang yung pang-grill doon, 200 pesos lang yata makakabili ka na.
Thank you, Rappler. And please do follow me on Facebook. That's We Love Karil. I'm gonna have a concert this Saturday. Next Saturday at the Baluarte sa Intramuros. It's called Sarsuela. Isang gabing Sarsuela. Bye!
Dahan-dahang lumalamig, unti-unting dumidilim sa saliw ng iyong patingin. Ang oras ay bumibilis, kumakaripas, naghihintay na lang kasama ng ulan. At ayokong magising sa umagang nangaakit, mabuksan, naninimtim. Di alam, walang patutunguhan. Di mapigilan ang pagngiti, paglaya mo'y nimiti. Nagyayaya ng makisayaw, ang himig ay nang aaliw. Isang pagdiriwang sa ilalim ng bituin, sa liwanag ng buwan. At ayokong magising sa umagang nangaakit, mabuksan, naninimtim. Di alam, walang patutunguhan. Ayoko na, di sinasadya, hindi ko sinasadya. Oh. umagang nangaakit mabuksan, naninimtim, di alam, walang patutunguhan. Ayokong magising sa umagang nangaakit mabuksan, naninimtim, di alam, walang patutunguhan. Ayoko na, di sinasadya, hindi ko sinasadya. Thank you, Rappler. Thank you so much. Salamat.